Ah, hello and welcome back to Car Mechanic Simulator 2015. Last time out we were fixing up an auction purchase, so if you want to see the excitement that entailed, go and have a look at that. But for now we're going back to the normal grind of doing jobs. I didn't sell the car immediately, and I could have for some cash. I don't really need the cash, unless I want to do another auction job. I don't particularly want to do another one straight away. So, here we go, one of these exciting jobs. So we usually go for a quick job, even though there's never usually another quick job afterwards. So let's go for a slightly longer job. This has got 4 boxes. Doesn't necessarily mean it's the longest job. Could certainly turn it into the longest job by being, oh my god. Customer, something's happened to your car. It's got the most horrible salmon-y orange colour. Well, I'm glad there are variety of colours, but so filters, suspension-y bits, exhaust, gearbox. Well, let's see if we can path test it, just out of vague interest. Okay, we can. Oh, I never noticed the overlighting on this extinguisher. Do you think this extinguisher's been modded to have its own neons? I'm just going to crouch down and have a look, because that wouldn't help. You have to be careful not to press your brake too early. There we go. Otherwise it decides you haven't pressed it. Okay, now time to get jiggled. Now time to get my rear end jiggled. Oh yeah. It's quite invigorating. Right, so that tells me none of that was really problematic. Well, actually, 76%. I haven't checked what the threshold is. 75%. So none of those parts were a problem. That's not an issue. Excuse me, let's get it onto a lifter. Suspension probably just requires me going around checking all the wheels and just having a look behind each one, seeing what's what. Tell you what's broken with the gearbox. It's the gearbox. Okay, we've got the steering racks a bit shafted. So I'll definitely have to take the front wheels off to get at that. Okay, and having a quick look at the bushes, seem okay. Bush. Well, this looks fine. So yeah, all that looks okay. Good. Oops. And actually the rod and these look bad on this side as well, so that's all part of the problem. I have to get that out from underneath. Everything else here looks fine. Check the bush, yes. Bush. Alright, that's all good. There's some elements there that need fixing. Let's check the suspension at the back. Seems alright. Nothing obviously wrong. Bushes seem fine. It might be that we've discovered all the problems already. Oh, hang on, there we go, we've got a sway bar at the rear end that needs a fixing. I think that's everything that's obvious though, so... that's a pump. I keep thinking that's the filter. That's a throwback from the past game. The past game. So let's put it up in the air and get the underneathy bits. So we need some of this exhaust to come off. Hello. There we go. And pull ourselves along to the front. Oh, I need to take the... oh damn. I need to take the thingy off. The inlet manifold, what do you call it? Exhaust manifold. Oh, there's a sway bar link there. I think I missed as well. Can we get over there? Alright, so that should be all the suspension-y bits. Cool. Cars, filters, yes, strange noise engine. Yeah, this all is fairly manageable. Good. So, I put it up in the air, but actually... Oh, I need to take off the axles to get to the gearbox. Something I could do. I'm not sure I have to go underneath to take off the drive shaft. Might as well do it whilst I'm here. So, back down. Lifter obstructed. Oh, is that me? Ah, I thought perhaps I hadn't been able to catch it in a position where I could get hurt, but it has worked that out. Alright, good. Oh yeah, I need first from the engine bay. Let's start the motor off. And also I need to get to the exhaust manifold, which itself needs changing. What? That was a turbo. Crikey, I've never had to deal with a turbo before. I imagine they're a bit pricey. At least the turbo looked okay, I didn't check the percentage. Right, and whilst we're in the engine bay, I noticed a couple of things over here which need... These are the engine, noisy engine bits probably. Need to do with the timing. So, it might not be much else that's a problem. Well, there might be some stuff under the timing belt. I'm close enough now, might as well just have a quick look. $76. That seems fine. There's still another part required for that. Oh! Oh, there's the filter, of course. I need that. Why can't I take the fuel filter off? Am I in the middle of taking something else off and I've forgotten? Oh, obviously. I'm in assemble mode, that's probably why I can't disassemble it, because I'm an idiot. Okay, so nothing else obvious. So let's sort the gearbox out. Take the oil filter off over here. Right. Okay, that is the noise, is the front exhaust issue. Okay, so that's everything. We found everything. So let's do some purchasing. Actually, first of all, let's try and do some fixing. Yeah. Actually, these parts don't need fixed, they need to be 77% or better. Okay, so now we don't know which parts we need though. That's the slightly irritating part of that system. Outer tie rod, inner tie rod. Why can't I bring up the... I can't bring up that from there, that's really irritating. Inner and outer tie rod. Inner tie rod. Outer tie rod. Nope, went past it. No. So, repairing things. Whoops, wrong button. Clutch plate. Clutch pressure plate. Clutch release blaring. Blue, blue, blue. Oh, I did not fix the gearbox. That's a shame. Gearbox I4. Okay, drive shaft. One axle. Other axle. Fresh steering rack, one of the inner tie rods, and an outer tie rod to go with it. And a wheel? No, no wheel yet. Something is missing. Got the wheel on this side though, so I don't know what's missing from the other side. Whatever. Whatevs. Right, what else can we put on whilst we're here? No, none of that. Why can't I put the... what am I missing? Oh, it's the sway bar, isn't it? Which I haven't bought, I assume. Sway bar front link end A. Okay, front link. Whatever. Link here. Sway. Front link. I've already forgotten. Was it A or B? A. Pressing all the wrong buttons. A. Was it A? Oh, I've already forgotten. Jesus Christ. That's not even where I need to be. Yes. Hooray for getting the right one. Now I can put the wheel on. Thus showing that everything is done. As done as we can do at the moment. What am I doing here? Oh yeah. Starter motor. And exhaust manifold. Exhaust manifold turbo. Really? Can't seriously put the cover on next. Well, where's the turbo? Okay, well let's put the exhaust manifold cover on. I have to buy one though. Exhaust manifold cover. Exhaust manifold cover. There we go. Well, I'm slightly confused. I can't put the exhaust, the turbo back in. That's been up underneath. Maybe that has to be back on before I can put the turbo back on. It's odd, but whatever. Front exhaust pipe turbo. I never even noticed that before. No real reason to, I guess. So now I have to put that on from underneath. Yeah, it's a bit tedious, isn't it? So I need a middle muff. Middle muff. And an exhaust, just a generic exhaust pipe. That's the exhaust done, I think. Do I need to change the oil? I didn't mention anything about changing the oil, did it? No, I just said change the filters. So put the turbo back on. I'm in the engine bay. Can I put the turbo back on, please? Hello? Awesome. Put that on from underneath. Good. Good, good. How about this? Yeah, fuel filter on? No. Let's try that again. There we go. What the hell? That's right, let's get them bolted up underneath the manifold. Cool. And the fuel filter. I need a few fresh set of filters. Should be a filter pack, shouldn't there? Air filter. Few. Oil filter. And an oil filter of some sort. So I'm not yet sure about. Crankshaft pulley. Oil roller. Let's pump. Some belts. Okay, that's all that shiz on. Oil filter and air filter, that's right, I need something else. Right, and one oil filter. Is it an I4 or something? Where's he gone? Oop. Have I already taken it off? Could be some time. Sit here looking for it. Oh, sure, it's here somewhere. Alright. Okay, that's that. Now, vaguely. Oh no, it's not finished yet. Is there anything to put on back here? Oh yes, there is, isn't there? There's a sway bar rear end link. Sway bar rear end link. Sway bar rear end link. There we go. Now that might very well be that. It's checked, all green. And if we click finished, job disappears. It's just a fair sign that everything's done. Woot! Woot woot! Alright, well thank you for watching. I hope the colour of that car wasn't as offensive to your eyes as it was to mine. I think my eyes are a little bit sensitive. Alright, and again, look, here's a preview of the excitement for next time. Oh, look, a really quick one. So that's something to look forward to. Come back then when there'll be more of this. See you here then. Bye.